Hello everybody, my name is Cirque and welcome back to the Castaways vanilla Minecraft server. That sheep is still going around that Christmas tree. Fantastic. Round and round and round. So, I have been doing quite a bit of work here at the village, doing a lot of planning out, a lot of figuring out, a lot of thinking about, and I've got some stuff laid out, and I like it. I want to get this place ready so we can just start building and start constructing, and I want to hit it hard and like focus a lot on the exteriors so we can really just kind of get everything laid out and built up, and then we can go in and change out the different buildings and stuff and do the interiors and figure out what we want each place to be. I've also been doing a little bit of designing on the church. Got some stuff figured out on here, so we might work on that today. But if we turn around and take a look, there we go. That's what we got so far. So the dark brown, the dark oak is paths, and then the spruce is all buildings or structures. Except for that's something special. That's for the slime farm. So we got a nice path going through there, of course. We're just, right through there. I don't think we'll have any buildings over there. There's just not really enough room to put anything. But you come in here and we got a bunch of little buildings right in the middle, kind of scrunched together. Hopefully they're not too close. I'm a little worried about that because these roofs are very big, and so you definitely need space. But hopefully everything fits together nicely. So we got all of that, and then over here, we're going to put a little fountain. This is going to be kind of our town square right in front of our town hall. It's like centered right in the middle there. Then we have steps up here. We're going to have like a little area right in front of our church as well. So that should be pretty cool. This will be kind of like the hangout area. That's where people come to converse, unless they're going down to the docks to converse and sell and such. We'll probably have a house back here. I haven't planned one out yet. I might have to do some terraforming to kind of level some of that out, get a better spot for a house to be, but I'm sure something will be over there. And then, of course, we have the church here. And then we're going to have a little path and a house up on the hill over there. Back there, that is going to be our inn/tavern. So kind of like the left and back side, that's going to be where our inn is. There will be like a couple of floors of just some rooms, maybe. I don't know how much we'll be able to fit in there. It is a kind of a small space. It'll be very cramped, but hopefully we can fit some rooms in there. And then the tavern area will be more like right there, and it's right by the water, so we might have like an outdoor sitting area as well behind there. I think that'd be kind of cool. And then over there, that'll be our blacksmith, and I started laying out a little bit of our mining area, and where our forge is going to be. That's where we're going to put our super smelter, so we can smelt all the things. Yeah, so let's hop down. I got my elytra on. I haven't worn these very often because they don't have mending on them, and I don't really want to break them. I'll have to see if I know Be Happy's been doing some villager breeding. Maybe he's got a mending book, or maybe E-Rose. I'm not sure what she has for villagers, but it'd be nice to get put on these. I also haven't used these things since they changed them to where you have to hit space while you're midair, so there we go. I thought it wasn't going to work there for a sec. Nice. We flew. We flew, everybody. Very cool. So this is kind of a ground view of what we got. I think it'll be nice. It's not super compact. There's actually a lot of space here that I don't know exactly how I'm going to fill up. I know when I imagined this area, or imagined this village, I kind of expected some tighter streets and, having everything kind of be paved, but I don't think we'll be able to really do that here. Mainly because, like I said, these big roofs and like these houses just kind of have small footprints. And so you have a lot more room on the ground than you do in the air. So there's definitely some space in between these buildings. And it might be kind of weird if we paved through the whole thing. So we'll have to have some grass here and there and some plants and such. But yeah, why do I keep... my camera still keeps going... I don't think I'm hitting like space while I'm in the air. Maybe I am. Because I'm kind of like hitting space as I hit the ground. So maybe I'm doing it slightly too early. And so it does the camera shake. Ha, interesting. Anything else around here? I guess we can kind of look at this area a little bit better. So yeah, this is going to be our forge. This is going to be, well, this is going to be our forge area right here, our ore smeltering, I don't know. That's where we're going to smelt our ores. Well, not really. Maybe, I'm not sure. We might smelt our ores in the blacksmith. But that's where we're going to have our super smelter. It's going to go back into the hill. We'll have an array of 64 furnaces there in case we ever need to smelt tons of glass or netherrack or clay. I don't think we'd need to smelt tons of clay, though, since we have mesas now with hardened clay. Is there anything else? I guess cobble into stone if we ever need tons and tons of stone. But anyways, I'm going to get ready, get some items on my bar in my inventory, and get started on this cathedral. Well, I'm working along on this church, and I'm starting to get some ideas in place, starting to figure out some of the harder parts. Basically, these towers. I wasn't quite sure what to do with these to make them look interesting. And I think I got it. So yeah, this is kind of what we're going with. We got these big, heavy stone bases. I'll have to clean up the bottom a bit, you know, bring the stone down. But that's what we're kind of starting with. And then we have, you know, the brick and the logs, kind of like we have over here. Up top we'll go into clay. I'm not exactly sure what color clay yet. I don't know which one would look good on here. Or if we should maybe do a different color, because this is the church. And it's special. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, so we have like this roof here. And there will be another one there. And then there will be one peeking out, like the main roof that goes, you know, across the whole thing. It'll kind of peek out. That's about where it's going to stop. Like, it's not going to go any farther forward. It might poke forward like these do. How they kind of arch forward. But they're going to be, like, behind these roofs. Or it's going to stop behind those roofs. So, basically, all we really need to do now is... I mean, I got to fill in, like, the clay. But we need to get, like, a roof shape up top. Maybe we can do that on camera. I've been doing most of this off camera. Because it's, it's a lot of me going up here. Pillaring up. Figuring out something... It's one small detail, and then going back down and taking a look. And it's been a lot of up and down. Alright, so let's hop on here. So if we go like down here, and maybe start a roof there, or maybe up. I suppose it would make sense to start up one, wouldn't it? So while we're doing this, I figured we could talk about some stuff, some things. Last episode, I was kind of talking about how I was getting back into Minecraft. You know, I was kind of feeling a little unmotivated, and I was getting back into it. And then it's been a little while since that episode. Not super long, but it has been a little bit. It was a few days, and I didn't really get a lot of other Minecrafty videos that I wanted to do. Like I missed I missed Underground again. I think I talked about that last Castaways. How I didn't have an underground that Sunday, and now I didn't have an underground this Sunday either. And I think I might be back into it now. I don't know, though. The main thing is, like, I've always been kind of this way where, like, I don't want to say that I'm manic depressive, because I definitely am not. There's definitely people who, I'm not suffering from any major mental illness that I know of. I don't know. Maybe the voices I hear are not things that I should hear, but I definitely seem to have sort of like manic depressive tendencies, or maybe I just I work hard and then get burnt out. That's also another reasonable explanation. But I've always had some sort of hobby or some sort of obsession that I always have outside of my normal work or school or whatever I'm doing. Um, right now, I mean, the past several years, my obsession has been YouTube and Minecraft. Um, but I always go from that should work. I always go from just I work really hard and I have lots of ideas and I'm super motivated and I just like this is all I want to do. This is all I think about. And then I go like a couple of weeks where I'm super tired and I don't want to do anything. And I just feel like laying around all day. Kind of like a depressed state, but I don't know if it's really that serious. But yeah, that's kind of how I've been feeling the last week or two. Is just sort of like I just want to lay in bed and watch TV. I don't want to create. I just want to consume. And so that's why the content hasn't really been there. Not as much as I'd like. I mean, I'm still getting the videos out. I did miss one day on Saturday. Like I even had a video record and I didn't feel like taking the time to edit it up. So yeah, I missed daily video. I don't like that too much, but it happens. That's how it goes. But then like Saturday, like I said, Saturday I just felt like laying around, not doing anything. I had the day off. Could have gotten a lot done, but I didn't. But then I woke up Sunday morning. I woke up early. I woke up refreshed, and I got to work, and it felt great. I went and recorded a flight of the owls, and then I came on here and started doing a bunch of planning and working on this, and then I went and recorded some more of the forest with Kamikaze, and it felt good. It felt right. Let's see. I think this one's supposed to go up one, and I feel a bit more energized, and I'm I'm feeling happy about what we're doing here and some ideas that I have for other series as well. So yeah, I guess I just wanted to kind of talk about that and get that out there, because I feel bad about when I miss videos, when I don't do things. I always feel like, I mean, with these like this big project, it's taken a long time, and it's kind of the same with like on my underground series. I kind of brought it back for almost like a season 2 this year, at the beginning of this year, and so far we haven't even like started on the big project that I want to start on. We haven't started on our new base yet, and I want to get started on that. I just haven't gotten around to it, and sometimes, I mean, that hasn't been started for other reasons, which when I do record the next underground and we actually start it, I will talk about what I've been struggling with that whole thing. That's more of just I want it to be perfect and I want to do it right. But yeah, just the whole kind of not being motivated to do much of anything and just wanting to lay around. That's definitely something that sort of gets in the way of all this YouTube, and I don't know if there's anything I can really do to fix that. It's just I just kind of go in my it just goes in my I go in my cycles, So yeah, hopefully we're entering a better cycle, an up cycle, and we can get to work, produce content. But I guess even if I don't get these main series, I do have my other videos. I have the forest and Windcraft going up. I'd like to get out for here, actually. Let's just get over here. I have those that I have recorded and I can put up every day if I get around to actually editing them up. And I suppose I should do this. But anyways, I'm gonna Stop depressing you all and talking about myself. And I'm gonna get to work more on this thing. Get some more of this roof put in. This is kind of the big thing. It's always the big thing with these houses, getting this roof in. Once I get this in, then the whole thing just kind of comes together real nicely. I think I'm getting this figured out, so that's what we got for the tower now. Got all the clay in, and I finished up this side of the roof, like kind of beginnings. I got it put in. We'll still have to do some adjustments. But yeah, this whole half of the roof and this tower is done. So now I gotta copy that over. I think I'm pretty happy with it. I like the way that looks. Decided to go with the purple and magenta. I don't know why. Yep. I was kind of thinking like just the red or the pinks or the purples kind of would look good. And maybe actually I'll change it to like red and pink so that it stands out a bit more from the rest. Because like this house is purple and magenta. Red and pink might look alright. I don't know. But I'm going to work on the other half here. Get that roof in, this tower done. And then maybe get the back in. We're getting there. I do want to get all of the exterior done today. Which I think these sides here shouldn't be too bad. I do still want to put some windows. It's kind of plain, like right in that area. But if we put some windows in there, that should make that look a bit better, I believe. So let me get to work on that. And we have both towers done. And I wasn't quite sure if I liked the purple and magenta. And so I put over here red and pink clay. I really like the pink clay. GG matey. I really like the pink clay. I'm not so sure about the red though. So maybe I'll do like pink and magenta or pink and purple. The magenta and purple I kind of like. The only problem is that that's going to be on houses. You know, like we have it over here on this house. I think the house that I'm living in, I'm going to switch over to the purple and magenta. Just because we do have the blue there. Blue and light blue. I did kind of want those to match. You can't see it right now, so if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm sorry. That house that's back there, that has blue and light blue clay. And I kind of did that to match that because those two are sort of linked. That's like the light keeper's house, and there's the lighthouse, or the lighthouse keeper. Yeah, the light keeper's house. Sure, that'll work. So that's why I did that, but I think I'm going to change it just so that they have different colors. I like the different colors. So yeah, we're going to have pink and, or not pink, we're going to have purple and magenta. Well, it's on that house, and we'll have it on certain houses around here as well, kind of mixed in. And since this is the church, I kind of wanted it to stand out, be a little bit different. So I might go with that. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Like I said, I really like the pink. If you have another color that maybe would go well with the pink, whether we do... Aw, so sad. Maybe pink and the magenta or pink and purple. Not entirely sure. But yeah, I got those two towers done. I started working on this side, started working on some ideas. I'm not entirely sure. I have the pink clay over here. I had this originally all brick, but it seemed like too much brick, and so that's why I put this, the oak there, or the dark oak. These will be windows all the way up. Yeah, I gotta play around with it a bit. I don't really like the vertical logs, but if I have them sideways, then you can see the inside of the log, and I don't really like that either. But maybe that'll be better. I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I do kind of like that a little bit better than having the vertical logs there. Yeah, I'll do that. So I'll have these big windows here, and this is what it looks like on the inside. I think what I'm going to do is have the floor be raised up one so that you can still look out the windows. We'll just have some sort of step up either right at the entrance. Maybe we'll just raise the whole interior up and have the entrance step up here. Could be an idea. Whoops. Do something like that. That's actually probably the best idea, is just step it up right at the beginning. But this is what the interior looks like. I got the roof all done on both sides. Not all done. I still gotta play around with the ends, but I have like the start of it done. The basic roof. Now it's just a matter of playing around with it, making it look a little bit nicer. Yeah, I don't like that red. I really don't. I think it's just because we have the brick. Like it's too much red there. I'll have to do something else with that. And then I gotta figure out the back here. I want to fill in a lot of this ground. I don't know if I'm gonna fill this whole thing up to that level, but we definitely need to put a lot of dirt here. I'm actually out of dirt at the moment. I might have some more over at the Boatinator's racetrack, but I don't have any more at this base. So I kind of need to fill that in a bit more so I can have a little bit more room to work with. And then I need to figure out some sort of wall back there. But I did put a little dome roof there. I think it turned out pretty nicely. I think that'll work kind of well. What am I doing? I'm flying around. These lights are kind of annoying. I don't entirely like wearing them because I guess I hit space a lot while I'm in the air still, while I'm just jumping around. And so I bob around and move around. It's sort of just annoying. But there we go. That's our church so far. Still got a lot of work to do on it, but that's going to be it for today. I'm kind of sick of this thing. I'm sick of hopping up and down. I'll have to play around with it some more. Maybe we'll get the whole exterior done, or maybe I'll get the whole exterior done before next episode. And then we can start working on other things. I know before we really get too far, I basically want to go through here and get skeletons for each of these houses done. I want to, put all the dark oak in, or at least like in the corners, and figure out what size this is going to be. Because with these roofs, we've talked about this, they're very big. Because basically, like, this is the smallest house that I can really do. Because the brick, let's see, we have some brick here. The brick walls are going to be like this. And then this will be where the logs and the stone brick are. That's on the bottom. That will be where the spruce is. So then the second floor, that's going to pop out one more block. So this is how big the second floor will be. It'll come out to here. And then the roof, it always pops out 2 more blocks from the side. And from the end, it's going to pop out like as much as 4 or 5 blocks from where this is. Probably with this, it'll be like 3 or 4. But still, it's going to take up a lot of space. And I need to make sure that none of these houses are going to... Like, none of the roofs are going to run into each other. Like, from here to here, that's a pretty small space. I mean, the second floors are going to be only 3 blocks apart. And then the roof on this one's going to come out to here. So, yeah. I'm not entirely sure if I might need to make some adjustments. Yep, that's what we got going on. So I hope you have enjoyed another episode on the Castaways server. I like it. We're getting some stuff done. I still got to put some windows in there, too. Maybe even in there? I don't know. It looks just too flat or something. Looks too solid. Needs more light getting shown in there. But, yeah, I hope you have enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Goodbye, peoples.